Well, hey, Rebecca. Good morning. Good morning, Laura T. How are you guys doing this morning? Don't know yet. I'm still waking up, so I don't know. Good morning, Tracy. I'm kind of wanting to stay home, but I kind of need the money. But I really think I should stay home. But rent and shit's still coming. And so far, pretty much I've been out all week. And I'm kind of fucked. Kind of fucked. Now, what's little dude doing this morning? Good morning, Keith. How are you, my friend? It's kind of, I feel better. Well, hey, Shannon. But I got a sinus headache this morning, and I'm not sure how I'm going to feel when the heat comes up. And if it's anything like yesterday, it ain't going to be pleasant. There ain't nothing wrong with that. He probably looks handsome. Damn, I still haven't seen Keith. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Good morning, Lori. It's just I'm not trusting this sinus headache this morning, and I'm not trusting how I'm going to feel when the sun comes up, because the heat seems to be making me feel worse. Why, hey, Christy. Where the fuck is Keith? I don't see Keith yet. Where's everybody seeing Keith? Oh, Keith is driving. My bad, Keith. I, you know, I've been asked several times if I've been hallucinating, so I don't know. I don't, that's why I'm saying where was he, because I couldn't. He's driving. Okay. As long as you're there, man, don't feel like I'm going crazy or shit's getting worse. He was driving. Well, you keep driving, man. Don't take your hands off that wheel. I don't want you to have no accident up there in the Great White North. Man, that was a good cartoon. Has anybody ever seen that? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Christy. Well, I still love you guys too. See, I'm not looking forward to that, Laura T, because that seems to intensify everything that's going on in my body. That's how it was yesterday. And man, and all that rain that it brought in, that made me feel better when it started raining. But that heat and that shit was fucking with me hard. I guess it was visible because he sent me home. That's why I'm scared to go in this morning. But I ain't. If y'all got a job and they pay your insurance and they give you sick leave and shit, like, you need to cherish that shit, because when you got a job and they don't take care of none of that shit, it makes every fucking thing a lot harder. So much more harder than it needs to be. But cherish that job, and I hope it's a good one, and I hope you like it, because it's kind of sucks when you have to take whatever you can grab. I like my job, but I don't like not having benefits. You know, and sick days and insurance. I know you're not talking about me. Thank you, Laura T. I feel better. I just don't trust how I'm going to feel in a few hours. I really don't, because yesterday started about the same way. I felt kind of half, normal, and then by the time, shit, dude, I was really not positive about driving home. I was feeling rough. And not having insurance or sick pay, it makes it hard for the employee to take care of himself and heal properly, instead of making things worse and pushing himself, back into work when he, probably has no business being there. And yesterday I had no business being there, because I believe Keith saw me, get weak in the knees the second time when they almost fell to the floor. But I guess he's seen it. And I just wish I could just stay home, to be honest. But yeah, they do. They do. I'm kind of getting that from someone else too. Um, it doesn't make you feel good at all. It don't make you feel good at all. Especially when they're throwing your daughter's birthday in your face and you've been sick all week. What are you gonna do about this? And I'm like, don't have no answers, because I can't give one. Because the only person in this house that seems to have magic money is her. And I can't seem to pull nothing out when I stick my hand through that little, magic hole. Nothing comes back out when I put my hand in it, and nothing comes back out. Maybe a little shit, but nothing, no money. No money comes out of the magic hole. But for Miranda, it seems to appear. Yeah. And I told you she would end up asking her for money, and she did, and she went off on her. And tell little dude I ain't gonna be able to mail his cars out this week, because of all this shit that's going on this week with me. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I really wanted to get those in the mail for him. And that's kind of making me feel bad when I think about it. And I try not to think about it, but when I see the box up on yeah, I kind of think about it. But it is, I can only do so much. And I know Dean will understand. It just hurts me that I can't what money I had, I put towards my internet. Since I didn't have no money, to put back towards rent, I put, I paid an internet bill because my check wasn't all that great. I don't. If you got a good career, you need to stick it out. That is so cool, Rebecca, that he does that. I'm really nervous about doing this today. But you got to do what you got to do. You are an awesome kid, Dean. And don't ever let no one tell you any different. Some of them you have to be and some of them you don't. I have to be. I have to say it 4 or 5 times. So, yeah. Why, Keith, there he is. He's back. I'm feeling better, man. But it's... Ooh. I say that. Whew. Holy shit. Ooh. But I feel like I should stay home, but I can't afford to, buddy. And I think I'm fucking hurting myself when I push myself. Because I came home yesterday feeling like complete fucking death. I wasn't positive I could make it home. But I made it. Yeah, they do. Hey, little dude, I love you, buddy. So I'm just casually sitting in the truck seeing how I'm going to feel this morning. I just got a feeling it's not going to get any better once the sun comes up. And I still got to take my meds this morning too here in a minute. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and digging them out. Well, there's that. Maybe I will do sinus headache today. We might try that. It's still Tylenol. No, I don't think I am, Keith. I don't think I am, buddy. I think it's going to come back on me when that sun comes up, and I think I'm going to regret it, dude. I think I'm going to regret it. And then like Pepper told me, it's going to be a waste of time, and it's going to be a waste of gas. And then, yeah. Because I can feel the hat. The hat's putting pressure on my sinuses, and it's, yeah. I think I'm going to skip the Tylenol and take this Tylenol sinus and see what that does this morning. And then I'll take my Moxa. Oh shit, that might have been while I was sick because I was taking 3 times a day instead of twice. Right on. Okay. How are you doing today, man? How are you doing today, Keith? Tylenol sinus, people, not fucking. I hope you feel better. Yeah, I'm not popping pain pills or whatever. This is fucking Tylenol sinus for all the fucking people that sit in the background and make assumptions. Oh God, here comes the big one. This one might make me gag, so if I gag, I'm sorry. If it gets stuck and I start gag, I'm sorry. She's doing good, Laura T. She put money back in her savings for her birthday. She's still got some money in her account. You know, she did pretty good for her first paycheck. Even though she went a little bit out of control, she still did pretty good. You know. Yeah, I'd rather be above ground. But it's unfortunate, you know. Oh. Right, it is Friday. Hmm. I know what you mean. Oh. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, man, for real. Because being sick ain't no fucking pleasure either. And this hasn't been a pleasure at all. At all. It's, it still makes me worry. It really does. Because this week's fucking shot. Why, good morning, Kevin. How's the weather down south? Ooh. I hope you're doing good down there this morning, buddy. Well, damn, y'all should have brought y'all some donuts, Keith, so y'all could have just enjoyed the morning for a minute before all the hellions came in. But hopefully you got good, or over some good employees. Yeah, y'all please hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate that. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah. It's okay to holler at that one. My dad, he was comfortable with it. When I was, learning the drill, he was comfortable with it. But then again, he turned me into the best driller there ever was, and then it kind of upset him. Because people People would request me. That sounds kind of good, Keith. No, I'm not an oil driller, but I was on a smaller scale version of it. I drilled monitor wells around places like that and around oil refineries. Put wells in to check for, contamination to the water and the aquifers and all that jazz. We had to keep the groundwater safe for the people. At the time, it was the second most dangerous job underneath oil well drilling. Ironically. Really? Right on. Yeah, we're supposed to have another heat advisory today, too. That's what I'm kind of worried about. There ain't nothing wrong with that, Keith. I'm not a white collar dude. I would have a hard time in a white collar job. I really would. I wouldn't know how to. I couldn't, honestly, I couldn't. I couldn't be that professional acting, I guess. I would still have some of the roughneck humor, and I'd probably get fired. I probably would get fired. He did teach me well. He taught me to, and the sad part is once I hit that pocket of whatever and fucking, damn, where the fuck was that? I was up in North Carolina somewhere, up in there in the fucking triangle, and it was at a fucking galvanized plant, and that shit ate through my. We was in level C, and man, it still ate through my cartridges. Oh man, I bet you he's sad about that, Keith. I'm sorry, dude. I know he's probably upset today's the last day. He's probably thinking, damn, I gotta go back to fucking normal school now. All them assholes. Oh. See, shit flies over my head too, Keith. Like Christy says, I'm a little slow. I might not catch that until later on. But the way I'm feeling, I might end up forgetting about that shit, and I probably won't be thinking about it later on. I'll probably be slumped over the fucking table at work saying, God, you should have just stayed home. You should have just stayed home. I don't like making these decisions. I do not. When I did environmental work, that's I do really miss that. I miss my sick days. I miss all that. I miss my vacation. I miss the insurance. It is what it is. fucking getting nervous. The Office was a good show. I enjoyed that show. That's how I pictured. That's. I'm gonna sound like fucking mad. That's how I picture office work being. Well, good. Maybe it was just some sort of arthritis flaring up, Laura. I know yesterday my fucking hands were cramping up like a son of a bitch. I mean, Jesus. And that's a good thing, Keith. I'm glad he's a happy kid. Man, that shit needs to go ahead and kick in. No, no, don't be doing that. Oh, fuck. I don't know what to do. I'm probably going to end up doing this and regretting it. But that is the life of a fucking man. Yeah, I hope they do something fun and cool for them. They usually do something like that. Have some, you know. I got you, Pepper. It makes sense to me. Right on. As long as he's having fun, man, and loving it, that's all that matters. Oh, I miss seeing the deer. I kind of stay that way a lot of the times there, Shannon. You have a good day too, Laura T. And enjoy it and be safe out there and give Mama big hugs for us. And hope her hands are feeling better today. And we will see you Sunday. Maybe tonight, but I can't promise tonight. I really can't. I probably should just to try to make chicken scratch, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. They're too much harder to deal with. We love you, Laura. Be safe out there today, please. I know, Pam. It's hard when I got shit stacking up, you know, because I had shit. They always will be, Keith, no matter how old they are. I think they get tired of it, but I don't give a shit. My oldest is 32, between 32 and 36. I don't want to make her too old, so I'll just say that. She gets mad when I make her older than she is. I'm glad you're laughing this morning, Keith. That's right. They're always going to be our babies. He's 11. God, he's getting so old. He's growing up. Yeah, I think I might be still a little sick. Because small things are making me emotional. Ooh-wee. Now, most of my tantrums are odd, Keith. Oh, shit. I do know I have an ADD problem, attention deficit. Yeah, yeah. I see squirrels all the time, even when they're not there. You can ask Pepper that. Hmm. It made you cry. I'm sorry, Shannon. Tanner. God damn, he's tall as shit. Holy hell, he's a tall kid. Damn. But yeah, Tanner saved my life. Yeah, I like that group. You two's okay. Yes, I went sideways. Damn, them windshield wipers work so good. If it wasn't for Tanner, I would probably be a hot mess. Most of the time still am, but he's there to ground me. Oh shit, it's 6:02, people. I need to get off here and figure this out. So, y'all have a beautiful day. Have a safe day. If I don't, maybe if I don't do music, maybe I'll just do a live or something, but we'll do something. Y'all be good and enjoy your Friday. It's Friday. We'll do. All right. Just wait till I'm off of work, Rebecca. But y'all have a beautiful day and enjoy it. Don't get too hot today. Stay hydrated and take care of yourself, please. And we'll see you later. And I'll be thinking about you. Always do. Keith, you have a good day, my friend. Rebecca, y'all have a good day. Lori, you and Mark have a good day. Give him a hug and hey, tell him I'm proud of him. Another week, it keeps getting bigger. Before long, he's going to be 20 years clean and still going to be proud. Love you, Mark. Marty, love you. I hope you're getting you some sleep this morning, buddy. And I'll see y'all later. I need to, God damn, you got some tall ass youngins. You really do, dude. You got fucking like a basketball team in your house. He's already at work. Well, call him and tell him I'm proud of him. Make sure you call him and tell him that. He's gonna get so fucking tired of hearing that shit. I love you guys, and we'll talk to y'all later. Be good.